How short is a short? Yeah, this is a video about YouTube Shorts, and I got to tell you, every cell in my body has told me from the very beginning of doing YouTube that I should never do shorts, that shorts are like totally antithetical to everything that I do, everything I believe in. I think they suck. They're just not for me, you know, and I'm not saying they suck for you, but I'm saying they suck for me. You know, I mean, I don't believe in short stories. I don't believe in, you know, like social media type of exploding kind of quick stories. Like I just don't believe in it. You know, for me, it just leaves me so short of feeling anything that even is remotely satisfying. You know, I believe in developing a story, developing characters, exposition. You know, like I believe in the whole thing. And so as much as I know that, you know, YouTube Shorts are, I guess, good for YouTube, and I don't quite understand how, because even if you're just going by the metrics and the statistics and stuff like that, like how many shorts do you need to make to get any kind of significant watch hours or anything like that? And it's like, what are you going to be on your phone all day making shorts? I mean, I guess if that's what your life is about, then go for it. You know, knock yourself out. Good luck with that. But personally, I ain't with it at all. And here's what I learned. You know, having said all of this, you know, and being pretty clear about it, I posted a short yesterday. That's the good news, or the bad news. Because the other news is that I posted a full, long video earlier in the morning, the same day. And somebody had recommended to me that after I post a video, I should make a short about it, kind of like a trailer, guiding people to the video and just giving it like a little teaser and adding the, you know, the link that would send you to the main video. And that would help my video. Now, my videos have been doing really well. You know, I've been getting anywhere from 1,500 to 13,000 views over the last couple of weeks, which is amazing to me, just crazy. It's the best I've ever done on YouTube. And so I posted this video yesterday in the morning, which I'm really proud of. I worked so hard on this video. You know, it's got my original music in it. It's got my theater work in it. It's got, you know, my film work. It's got everything in it, you know. And it's about niching down, by the way. And then a few hours later, I posted a short. You know, I was encouraged to do so by so many people. And so the video in the morning had, I would say, I think 250 views in the first 3 hours. Like it was doing really well. And I'm telling you, I posted that short and that main video came to a screeching halt. Like nobody went back to that video. I think in the last day and a half, 2 days, I've gotten another 20 views on the main video, and I've gotten like 600 or 700 views on the short. But what good is that? You know what I mean? Like the short is like 18 seconds long. And it's I mean, I will never do it again. And you know what? I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to keep it on so you can go look at it if you want to. And I'm also going to keep the main video on. I've changed the title of the main video like 12 times just because I'm like, let me see if I can get some kind of movement here for that video. But what I realize is that, you know what? I have to go back to how social media has conditioned us. You know, we've become a society of TikTok people and Instagram people. And, you know, it's like we can't deal with anything that's longer than 7 seconds. We can't handle it. We start to have a nervous breakdown. You know, we get bored. We get, you know, anxiety. We have to move on to something else. You know, we can't like lean into anything. And I find that really disturbing. And so I will never post it again. You know, I won't do it again because I know that what happened is that the short that I posted was enough for you. You know, and I'm not saying you specifically, but you. Maybe you specifically. I'm just saying, it's like, I don't know. I just think that people are satisfied with a few seconds of something, and then they're like, I don't have to go watch the whole video. But see, if I just posted the main video, then you would, go to that video if it showed up on your feed, probably, because I've been getting good, click-through rate on my thumbnails and my titles. And then if I made something that was engaging enough for you, you would stay and you would watch. And you would have no choice to go look at a short for 3 seconds and go, I'm good, I'm good. Like, people who enjoy watching movie trailers, but they don't want to watch the actual movie, Or, I know a lot of people who like to listen to like 18 seconds of a song, and then they have to go on to another song. Like, they can't even listen to a 3 or 4 minute song. They can't listen to 2 verses and a bridge and a chorus, Rarely do people even write bridges anymore in their songs because, they know that they have like, a minute and 45 seconds to keep somebody. I mean, I'm going to reiterate what I've been saying in a lot of videos. I am here to tell stories. I am here to develop a relationship with an audience that comes to my channel. I'm here to respect the people that come to my channel, but I'm also here to be true to myself, and to do what I believe in and what I feel I do best, and that is longer form content, I'm a playwright, I'm a filmmaker, my stuff is long, Everybody thinks my shit is too long until they come see it. Like my plays are 2.5 hours long usually. And, I've been told so many times before anybody even sees the work, that's too long. And I'm like, yo, you can't say it's too long until you've actually watched it. And then, it happens all the time. People go, oh my God, I can't believe that was 2.5 hours. It felt like 15 minutes. It just flew by because the energy just kept going and the story kept going. And there was nothing in the structure of the story that slowed anything down. And, real life is not 7 seconds. Sometimes you have to wait for something. You have to be on hold. You have to wait in line. You have to wait for the mail to come. You have to wait for a delivery. You have to wait for somebody to answer you, to text you back, to call you back. You have to wait. You have to make a schedule. You have to wait to go to the doctor or wait to go to a show or, you have to wait. That's real life, How can you have a real relationship with somebody if you just get in there real quick, Even if you believe in love at first sight, then comes the developmental stage, Like everything takes time. That's real life. And I think these shorts, and I think the symptom of what brought us to these shorts, which is all this social media stuff, I think it's really unhealthy for us, I don't think it's a good thing because I don't think that we ever get to really immerse ourselves in anything. We don't get to really get to know anybody for real, you know what I mean? We don't get to, really like consider how something feels to us and what something might mean to us and how it might change us, how it might help us to evolve, to grow our empathy, to become better people, to become smarter, to become more diverse, more open, just more educated, more considerate. You can't do that with this quick little, go from here to here to here to here. Like you just can't do it. It just doesn't work that way. And so I will never, ever post a short again. I'm just not going to do it, Now, I've been encouraged by, somebody who's been coming to my channel a lot to do more easy mode kind of stuff. And I understand what she's saying to me, And I might very well explore doing simpler videos sometimes, But I don't know, I'm really not an easy mode kind of guy. I'm a filmmaker, so I want it to look good. Look at this. I have lights set up. I have a Broadway sign back there. I'm trying to make it look nice, and I'm trying to make it look unique unto me. Like when you come here, that's Rock's channel. It doesn't look like anybody else. I have lights set up. I have a key light. I have a hair light, even though I have no hair. I'm using a microphone. I'm not just speaking into the mic of the camera. And by the way, I'm using a Hollyland Lark Max right here, doing this microphone thing that some people do because I didn't feel like, using my lavalier mic today. I just decided to do this. And what's really cool about this is that, you see this little red light right here? So the Hollyland Lark Max can also record directly into the microphone while the audio is also going directly into the camera because there's a receiver on top of my camera, my Panasonic S5. And I'm shooting this all manual. I'm shooting on my Minolta 50mm f1.4 lens. I'm shooting at f2.8, all manual, vintage lens, love it so much. It was my father's, so I have an emotional attachment to it as well, but also I just love the way it looks. It's got great character. But anyway, microphone. The reason I'm holding it here is because I hate the way it looks when I put it here, because it looks like a miniature box of Cheerios on my neck or something like that. Like I hate the way it looks. And if I use it professionally, I will plug a lavalier mic into this little port right here, and I'll hide this in a pocket or something like that. I'll hide it somewhere, and I'll put the lavalier mic under my clothes, and you won't be able to see it. So the audio, that's how you make movies. The audio, you can't see the source of where it's going in. So anyway, that's just to share a little bit of gear stuff with you. Shorts. Yeah, I think it's like part and parcel of the way I feel about the world. The thing that disappoints me the most, like I feel like there are so many, kind of accidents that happen between people, misunderstandings, because, we communicate so often by text, and we're even getting away from email. Like I know when I send people emails, there's a good chance they're not even going to see it, because I know so many people who don't even check their email anymore, like you have to text them. And people, like if it's your birthday, they can't even say happy birthday. They have to go HBD. Like I get letters all the time, and half the time I don't even know what it means. TY. You can't say thank you. You have to just go TY. I mean, I feel like it's a disease that's affecting us and making us stupid. It's making us so simple, and it's like taking the souls out of our bodies. I mean, we're moving too fast, and we're thinking that we can discern this cut up pieces of information, these individual clips of information, instead of full sentences, full paragraphs, lunch with a friend, sitting down and sharing a meal with somebody, talking to somebody on the phone even. That's like a revolutionary act, to actually talk to somebody, Zooming with somebody. I mean, to me, that's even so far removed from really intimate, personal interaction, But it's better than 7 seconds of a short, or, even if it's 45 seconds, or I think they could be as much, as long as 60 seconds. That ain't it for me, I ain't with it. I'm sorry. So I'm here to tell you, too, that, from my experience now, and I've only done it once, but from my experience, if you post a short after you post the main video, it will destroy that video. It will end the life of that video. Because in this society, nobody will feel any need to go to your main video to see the hard work that you might have put in, because they think you gave them all the information they need in that little 15-second short. And they love you for that, and that's what they want. And so if you're into just simply giving people what they want, if you're here to just please your audience and just beat the algorithm and just make money, if that's what you're about, that's fine, I could dig it, entrepreneurial skills, just make that money, figure out how to do this, figure out how to use YouTube. I mean, I guess that's why YouTube will never be my only source of income, because I ain't doing that. Because a short, to me, again, is kind of the opposite of who I am, Yeah, I'm not gonna do this just to be successful on YouTube. I really want my channel to always reflect who I am and what I'm about. And so if you come to this channel often and you receive the work that I give, and we have this beautiful exchange a lot, you're going to pretty much know what I'm like. That's my intention, to be revealing, to be open. I mean, obviously, you're not going to know me like somebody who's really in my life, you know what I mean? But you're going to know me like for real. Like I'm not some kind of a caricature. I'm not different on YouTube than I am in real life. You're going to know what I'm like, what I want to share here is going to be a big part of who I actually am. And who I actually am, I don't know. Nobody's ever accused me of knowing how to tell a short story. That's for sure. I mean, I am not that guy. I am all about developing stuff, the journey, the conflict, the resolution, Where'd we come from? How do we get here? What are we doing here? Where are we going? What obstacles do we have to overcome? What do we need from this? What are we trying to get out of this whole thing? Those are the kind of stories I enjoy. Not a story like, I had a short once a long time ago I posted before I even knew what they were, where I said, filmmakers should buy white cars because then you can use them to set your white balance in your camera. And it got a ton of views. And I just was like, that's so stupid. Like, really? I'm, not fun for me. You know what I mean? I didn't enjoy it. It was just a burst of a moment, and I did it, But I ain't with it. No to that. So, and also, again, just to let you know, if you do shorts, don't post a long video around that short, even if you include the link. And I did include the link to the main video because ain't nobody going to the big video if you put that short up there. It is going to destroy the video that you worked harder on. It is going to obliterate it. It's going to push it out. It's going to put it away. It's going to put it to sleep. It's going to dead it. It's going to be deaded, killed, done, finished, a memory, never heard by enough people. 250 views in 3 hours. And now I'm at, I think, 277, and it's been sitting there for hours. And it's just going to sit there and waste away because I posted a short, which I will never do again. So look, actually, this would be easy mode for me. Like, I'm not using my phone. I mean, I do use my phone sometimes, I'm not going to lie, for certain B-roll shots that I might want to get because I can use AirDrop and get those files into my computer really fast. And I do that, but very occasionally, like hardly ever. So for me, easy mode would be talking into my camera. I'm not using an external microphone right now. I'm just using the in-camera microphone. And, it's okay, but why would I do this? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that it's that interesting. I don't really have much to say like that. I'm not somebody who's going to share what I'm eating, or I'm not really a vlogger. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I think easy mode is about vlogging. So cool that I live right across the street from a theater, and my life has been in the theater for the last 15 years. Anyway, here's how my day started today. I got up, I started working out, laid down on my table to stretch, do my strength work, and all of a sudden I'm hearing like crazy drilling and construction and stuff like that. And so I'm like, okay, I had no idea what was going on through, the wall that was like paper thin. And then I do my whole workout. I'm like a sweaty mess. I go to take a shower and no water. Welcome to the new day. And so I'm not really doing that. I am documenting every day of my life, but I'm not vlogging. But you know what? I can't really blame it on my landlords because it's hard to like oversee somebody's life, and it's tough to deal with contractors. I mean, you never know what they're going to have to do when they show up, how long it's going to take, how it's going to affect other people's lives, how long they're going to possibly wind up living in your house. Like, it's a pain in the ass, so I can't blame them for sure. But I don't like contractors. So I guess, the whole thing with shorts and easy mode and all that stuff, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, do you. You have to do what resonates with you. You have to do what feels organic and genuine to you. And for me, I'm a filmmaker. It's funny. All this talk makes me wonder, how short is a short? I'm a live theater artist. Like, I'm a performer, and so I think a little bit different than people who don't do that. And I'm not saying it's better or worse, it's just different, So easy mode is just not my thing. And look, I'm not trying to put a damper on your life and talk badly about easy mode, so here's an easy mode shot, okay? How short is a short? And yeah, shorts, that's where I got to draw the line. Like, no mas, no more. I felt like I, lost an opportunity with a good video. So I ain't with it. You know what I mean? And shorts are definitely not my thing. Like, I don't believe in them. How short is a short? So you're not going to see me doing any shorts. How short is a short? And you'll see very little of easy mode for me. And you know what? I could see how it's fun. and I could see how it's kind of an off-the-cuff, quick little spur-of-the-moment, spontaneous type of vibe. And I got nothing against that, so, you know, I'm not going to say never. But generally, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And, you know, stay organic like that and let the growth be what it is, and let's grow together, and all of that, you know, to be continued.
How short is a short?
In easy mode, for now. Very rarely. I'm using a little iPhone 12 mini, and I know, you know, it's cool. If you're not a filmmaker, if you don't really care about that, if you just want to talk, then it's fine. You know, I'm not hating on you, but I'm just saying, if you have the capability to do better, why don't you do better? You know what I'm saying? Also, please watch my movie, The Center of Distance, and watch my movie, This Is the End for Me. I would appreciate that. That's why I'm really here, to have people go see my real actual work. But more and more I'm realizing that what I'm doing here is kind of cool too. It's like documenting. It's like these short little documentaries, you know, even if it's just a talking head video, you know, which I do once in a while, which this might very well be. Like, I'm doing it right now, so I don't know what it's going to be once I edit it. But I enjoy talking head videos too. But also, you know, these YouTube videos are kind of like little short documentaries, like little short films. For me, using the word short. But it ain't a YouTube short. And you see what I'm saying. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please consider joining my Patreon. Now, all of that. And now I'm just kind of talking gibberish, so I'm going to end this video right now. See you in a minute. You know what, I forgot to ask, like, how are all my friends in California doing? These fires are just crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I know some people in Santa Monica affected by it. I know people up in the valley. Like, it's insane. You know, I can't believe what's going on.